After driving all night from Los Angeles, we found ourselves waking up at dawn in the middle of the desert with saguaro cactus surrounding us, and we eventually found a sign to Stiles-Royall where we were to meet with Amy Juan, an environmental youth leader that I met at the Energy Action Coalition Mega Trading, and she invited us to come to her community.
Welcome to the Tohono Nation. I know you guys probably saw the sign. This is our land and we've always been here. The reservation is about the size of Connecticut. Tohono means desert people.
We were able to meet with two elders of the nation, District Chairman Camilo Lopez, who we encountered by chance on the road, and Danny Lopez, a professor of O'odham culture and history at the community college.
If you look down the road of future, you don't have to be a medicine man to see what's going to happen. If we don't make any changes right now, it's only going to get worse if we do nothing. And to try to value the land, the earth, the globe that we live on, and to realize that there are changes taking place around us with the weather, the climate.
Well, a long time ago, from the south, it used to come, the rain would come, you know, the wind would come, and then the rain would come after that.
Seems like most of the rains came from south. Good rains, good summer rains. Pretty soon that dust starts to come in and you can smell that dampness. And that's when we started planting after the big rains. Our rain ceremony was ever so important then, not only here but in other villages. And today the rain ceremony is not what it used to be.
I think what the outside world is seeing as the global warming issue, we've addressed those issues way before, and actually old people have predicted that this was coming and that we need to keep respect for the old ways.
Take a lead in our democracy. We shared with members of the O'odham community about our journey and our travels, with the help of a translator.
If you look underneath here, you'll see there are 3 barrels.
They were interested in our bus, so Ethan explained how the engine has been modified to run on waste vegetable oil.
If you follow me, I'll show you those filters and I'll show you what we did to the engine to make it work.
They pointed us to some good local catches of grease to fill our barrels. And we then invited them into our home to discuss local issues, sustainability, and the upcoming elections.
Try and reduce our energy use renewable energies like wind and solar.
And people say, what can we do to get back the old O'odham way, you know, what used to be? What can we do to get it back? And I tell them, just turn off the electricity and turn the water off. And then it becomes a survival. Then you have to plant, then you have to pray for rain, then you have to go hunting and all that, which is gone now. People don't do so much. Some people still do, but it's for a different reason. You know, back then it was because your village needed food, and what you shot, if you took a life of, it was in ceremony, a life of a deer, the whole community was fed. Now you go to the store and you get a piece of meat and it's just for your family. You forget about your elders and your relatives that may need some of that.
And my ancient people back then, whatever they made that day, they shared it with his neighbor, or that neighbor would be tortillas or beans. They would always share, give a little bit to that family over there, and never asking for anything in return.
And we picked some corn for you guys, so you guys can beat us some.
Yeah,
yeah.
Thank you.
But often things came back to you because that value of sharing was so ingrained in the people. We had to reverence for other things, even the food that we ate, like the choyabad. We said a little prayer in our language and then we partook of that food. And one thing I always mention to young people, and even to adults, we have to pray. Whether you pray in the Christian way or in O'odham way. We don't pray when we eat, we don't pray when we get up in the morning or in the evening. We just take life for granted. Yet every day, my wife and I, at this age, we always thank the Creator for another day of life. Whether we're here tomorrow or not, I don't know. But today we're here, and we're going to see how we can help